How are you all doing? So, Strength Chat episode 13, and today I'm going to chat about, does periodisation lead to faster increases in strength? Before we get going, what is periodisation? Periodisation is defined as a logical method of organising training into sequential phases and cyclical time periods in order to increase the potential for achieving specific performance goals whilst minimising the potential for overtraining. How about that for a definition? Basically, all this means is that you manipulate your training variables over time rather than keeping everything the same. For example, if you're using a 5x5 method, so you're using 5 sets of 5 reps and just increasing the weight when you can, your program is non-periodised. This is because the volume, intensity and frequency doesn't change. However, if you were using 5 sets of 8 reps at 70% in week 1, 5 sets of 5 reps at 75% in week 2, 5 sets of 3 reps at 80% in week 3, then in week 4 you went back to the 5 sets of 8 reps but heavier, that would be a simple periodisation. This is because the volume and intensity have changed over time. So that's the difference between a periodised training program and a non-periodised training program. When you look at the research, the bottom line is periodised training leads to faster gains in strength when compared to non-periodised training. Looking into this a little bit deeper, it's been shown that undulating periodisation has led to greater strength gains than linear periodisation. So undulating periodisation would be up and down, changing everything, whereas linear periodisation, everything just keeps going up, okay? It's also been shown that beginner lifters who have followed periodisation have faster increases in strength rather than experienced lifters. So from the other topics that I've shown, any beginner that goes into the gym is going to see really fast results very quickly. Okay, so in the first sort of 1 to 2 months of training. Experienced lifters will still see increases in strength or muscle mass or whatever their goal is. However, the jumps are going to be a little bit small because it takes a longer time for their body to adapt. Okay. It's also been shown that people who followed longer periodisation programs compared to shorter periodisations led to greater increases in strength over a longer period of time. It's also been shown that periodised programs that have higher training frequencies again showed greater increases in strength rather than periodised training programs that had lower training frequencies. So why does periodised training elicit these results compared to non-periodised training? The theory is the benefit of periodisation is built up over a period of time, allowing for increases in the rate of motor skill acquisition due to the variation of practice. Again, lots of big words in this episode. Basically, all that is saying is that practice makes perfect. Strength is a skill. Having a periodised program of changes in reps and sets and all that sort of stuff, it allows your body to basically become a machine to get the skill to be able to squat, bench, deadlift, whatever exercise you're doing efficiently, because you're following that specifically designed program. If you're just doing the same thing, still doing the 5x5 all over again, your body isn't adapting, your body isn't learning that skill, because everything's just staying the same. The definition of insanity by Albert Einstein is doing the same thing over and over again and not getting getting the same result. So having a periodized training program where the variables can change will allow your body to make perfect. However, non-periodized training isn't actually all that bad. So some research, or a small amount of research, has shown that anywhere between 4 to 12 weeks non-periodized training can produce similar increases in strength to periodized training. However, anything past 8 to 13 weeks, periodized training can still produce increases in strength. So to sum up, if you're wanting to get stronger, continually on and on and on, keep getting stronger, periodized training is going to be the way to go. Like with anything, you are going to see increases relatively quickly, but to keep getting stronger, you still need to keep following a periodized training program. Okay. However, for those who are sticking with the non-periodized training program, yes, you're probably going to see some increases in strength, but it'll get to a point where you're just going to hit that brick wall where at some point you're going to have to change your training and start following a more periodized training program. Okay. Any questions on that topic today? I know it can be a little bit confusing. Comment below. I'll try and answer any of your questions. Or drop me a message and I'll try and help you where you can. Or if you've got any questions about programming going forwards, about following a periodized training program, then give me a shout. All right, cheers.